before I start this video, I want to say this is kind of like a similar style video to a YouTuber Historic Travels. It will be kind of similar style to his RMS Olympics timeline series, and I'm gonna cover everything that happens to my Bloxburg vessel that would happen in the lore with my Bloxburg vessel, God of the Water, from the moment she was built to her eventual scrapping. But let's get into it. The man you see in this painting right now is Thijs a game god. He would be very important to the story because he is the owner of the AGG line, the company that owns the God of the Water. So the God of the Water was built at the AGG line's own shipyard in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. In this exact slipway. The construction went pretty much without incidents, and there was one really unique decision made. She was built with triple expansion steam engines. Now you may be wondering why this is such an odd choice. Well, God of the Water was built for speed, and we'll get into if she actually won the blue ribbon later, but a much faster type of engine existed, known as the steam turbine. It was already proven to be faster on ships like the Lusitania and Mauritania. Yeah, though the steam turbine had one fatal flaw that Thijs a Game God did not like. They would create a massive amount of vibration, making the areas in the stern on Lusitania and Mauritania almost uninhabitable at high speeds. God of the Water would be ready to go just a few months later, in 1914. And, and she was. And as a result of them still wanting to go for speed, she was fitted with the most powerful triple expansion steam engines ever fitted to a ship. Now, she wasn't only the fastest ship in the world, she was also the most luxurious. Her size was also truly incredible, being the biggest ship in the world, and also her safety wasn't sacrificed on. She was truly one of the most safe vessels out there, taking great inspiration from ships like Titanic. Titanic had 16 watertight compartments, with where the first 4 of her watertight compartments could be flooded, and anywhere else in the ship, 2. God of the Water would have 20 watertight compartments, and the first 8 could be flooded, and anywhere else in the ship, 4 could be flooded. Before she could enter service, one crucial thing still had to happen. She still needed to go through her sea trials, but this would turn out to be no problem for the mighty god of the Atlantic. She fired on her engines and started her sea trials. She lived up to her expectations and reached a top speed of 26 knots. Now that's incredible for a vessel with triple expansion steam engines. The rest of her sea trials also went exceptionally well, as she turned out to be very maneuverable and could stop in a really short time if needed. She would then sail on to Amsterdam, where her maiden voyage would start. Now this map does a perfect job of showing you what the route the ship would have taken. And of course, once the ship would go off this map. She would go on to the United States of America, New York. Her maiden voyage went well, and she won the blue ribbon. Now, for the next few years, her career would go really well, as she was found to be a popular ship. She was performing excellently until July 1914, when World War I broke out. She wasn't as greatly impacted as other shipping lines, but she sure was impacted by the outbreak of World War I. Her owners decided that it was best to be careful, even though she was flying the Dutch flag. Passengers still enjoyed her comfort, and she got through the war unharmed. Now, in 1918, something else happened. As she was leaving the city of Bloxburg and making a turn, she, she struck a mine that had come loose of its chain. The mine hit midship, and the ship rapidly started taking on water. The watertight doors were quickly closed. She did start rapidly flooding, but thanks to the quick actions of her crew, they did avoid the god of the water sinking. Were made ready and launched, and only one person ended up losing their life. The person who lost their life did so in the mine explosion that occurred. Even though the ship did have an incredible list, she was able to be sailed back to the Netherlands. And the headlines the next morning were just something else. When she arrived in the Netherlands, repairs were quickly carried out and she was quickly able to go again. Game got quickly apologized to the family of the man who died and paid them a large amount of money, even though the family tried to refuse at first. Game got said, "We are so sorry, and I know that this money isn't gonna bring him back, and it's a tragedy that he died, but the money is the least I can do." Now, in 1933, something else big happened. The, the ship lost the blue ribbon to the SS Rex. She would be in service for another year before she got scrapped due to her already getting outdated. And the video is coming to an end already. The It was incredible making this video, and I do voyages on my ship, so link in the description to a Discord server where you can attend, where you can learn when these voyages are happening and attend them. They do not cost real money. And make sure to like and subscribe. I put a lot of effort into this video. And this ship recently deserved got an update, and because I thought she deserved some love, because it's the favorite ship in my fleet. Thank you for watching.